And it's Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Services with the DMA and then conference in Las Vegas. Have a chance to visit with the people from Taylor Communications and Ron Drenning, the Director of Creative Services. Ron, great to see you. How's the conference been going for you?
It's been great. You know, we always enjoy the DMA conference. We've been a major sponsor with them for the last 4 or 5 years, and have really developed a great partnership with them in using the conference not only to find new customers that need our services, but as a way to visit with and entertain our current customers.
Great. Now tell us a little bit about Taylor. I know you've got a history of bringing companies into the organization. Tell us a little bit about the organization and key services, if you would.
Sure. So our company is we had a number of companies that had separate brands within the marketplace and worked with Fortune 500 companies. We brought those companies together and their services together so we can provide a more enterprise solution for our customers in the areas in a number of areas. So we work with customers on direct mail services, corporate ID, data and analytics, promo services. So there are about 12 solution sets that we go out to customers with, and this allows us to service a great number of their needs in the marketplace.
Very good. Now, where are you located? Where do you have offices?
So we have offices all over the U.S. Our main headquarters is in Mankato, Minnesota, and we have offices in Minneapolis. We have offices on the East Coast and on the West Coast and in the central area. So we're pretty much anywhere you are.
Very good. Now, what would be some of the key solutions that you're providing your customers?
As I said, there are about 12 of them that are different. So in a lot of ways, we are helping them transform their brand. So how do they get their brand out into the marketplace? How does that work with the journey that their customers are on? So how do we help them with that, both from visually in a corporate ID level, in their technology, in their direct marketing, in their customer communications or secure communications that they have with customers. So there's a variety of ways that we help them get their brand and message out.
Okay, that's great. Now tell us a little bit about. We're talking a lot about identifying customers when they visit websites or social media platforms. What have been some of the key trends that you've been working on this year?
So this year in that arena, we've been working on helping our customers do profiles of their customers and kind of thinking about it from an inside-out perspective. So thinking about what is the data that their customers are looking for, what is the type of content that their customers want to read, and rather than making it more of a push as it has been in the past, where hey, we have this trigger and this customer did X, so I'm going to send them content on Y. While it's somewhat the same, it's a little more complicated in terms of making it much more personalized to the customer. So how are we looking at the data that we have on them? How are we using that in a variety of ways? How are we taking personalization to a higher level beyond just a Dear Ron letter? It would be something far more focused on the data that they have and the things that they know about their customer.
Very good. I always like to ask my guests about their career path. How did you get into this business? What have been some of the stops along the way for you?
I started my career with Citibank. I was there for 11 years in the marketing area and really enjoyed working there. I went out on my own and started my own business, and I sold that. Ended up in another business which I was a partner in, and Taylor came and bought that business, and I've been with them for the last 22 years.
22 years, that's great. Ron Drenning, great to meet you here at the DMA At Then conference, and great to chat today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.
Our pleasure. It's Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Services at the DMA And Then conference in Las Vegas.